So first off, UConn, really good team. Some very, very good results. Arguably one of the best top attacking players in the country and in the conference. So we knew we had to keep her quiet. Wind obviously played a factor in the game. So first half, the fact that we came in 1-0 up against the wind gave us a really, really good foundation platform to build off of. And then we found a way to put ourselves in a bad situation, not coming out, switched on. First 2 minutes of the second half, so that was bitterly frustrating when we've done so hard, we've worked so hard for 45 minutes for all of that to be done in a minute and a half. We have to learn from that. We're still not learning from those moments, but we have to. But credit to the girls, they didn't stop, they didn't give up, they didn't quit. And then it was a banger of the goal with 5 minutes to go from Stella. Stella talked about doing our jobs and making sure that we're performing to the highest level. And credit to Stella, she stepped up, did a job today, scored 2 goals and held on in the end. So that was a big win. We talked before the game about we need a signature win. We were very, very close against Georgetown. We were very close against Xavier the other night. And we talked today in the locker room, we're going to need that one win that kickstarts our season. And we got it today, so hopefully now we build off that.
Perfect. Questions?
Stella had never scored a goal here before, and she gets 2 today.
Yeah.
Anything different that you see in her today, or?
Not really. I mean, she's worked hard, but she gambled on the first goal, which was good, and then she just shot the ball like that. So big time players step up in big time moments, and today we talked about again before the game, do your job, and today she stepped up and did a job. She's capable of doing that game in, game out, and you know, there's a time to get hot. This is the time to get hot the last 3 weeks of the season. So this is the time to get hot as a team. This is the time to get hot as players individually, and hopefully that will go on. And as a forward, you thrive on confidence, and you have a little bit of a dry run. You get one, and hopefully now she's up and running.
UConn came out strong. They had 3 shots in the first 10 minutes. How well did the team handle that to turn around and then score?
Yeah, I mean, disappointing again with the way we came out, just like lacked energy the first 5 of the second half, and it's just something we didn't do that against Xavier the other night. We came out the first 5 and we scored 1, so we did have energy, but we've got to learn from that. But to be fair, we steadied the ship again after 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and settled down and then played again. And yeah, we were knocking on the door the last 10, I felt, and it was a hell of a goal to win the game. So pleased with that.
Yeah, because I mean, I think Anna had a shot bounce off the crossbar about midway through the second half. Yeah. Were you glad how they kind of responded after they gave up that goal?
I'm glad how they responded. This team's got it in them. Like, they're good enough. They just got to believe they can do it. Like, we've got good enough players. We're scrappy. We get stuck in. We work hard. We're tough to play against. So yeah, but even with Anna there, I said to Anna, just if you shoot that ball low, you score. And it's like it's a shot selection. Find the bottom corners, and she could have had 2 today if she shoots lower. So, but great credit to Anna for getting in that position to score and to scrap to get ahead of the defender to get there. Just that finishing touch. But then Stella, she said to me actually, she said Stella bailed me out anyway, so that was fine in the end. So.
Alyssa had some really great saves, including some that she really went out and kind of risked. Yeah. Well, how have you seen her confidence build over the season?
Yeah, she's just really good. She's steady every single game. You know what you're going to get from her. She takes the pressure off us. We always know that she's capable of making big saves. She's made a couple of big saves. Like for us, for a goalkeeper, is make the saves you're supposed to save, and then if you can make 1 or 2 big moments in a game and 1 or 2 big saves, it gives us a chance. And she does it every game. So no surprise from her. Yeah, so she's really good, very talented goalkeeper. So
You only play once, like in the next 13 days.
Thank God.
Yeah. You don't mind break?
I don't. Like, we have had opened up away at Georgetown, travel, and then you come back for Villanova, obviously, but then you got to go travel to Xavier, who are second in the conference with Georgetown, or top of the conference with Georgetown. You got to travel there, and you got to go to Marquette. Like 3 of the first 4 games have been on the road. These kids have travelled that Phileas Fogg around the world in 90 days, so it's kind of nice to be at home for the next 2 weeks and sleep in our own beds. We're going to be able to regroup a little bit this week and give them a couple of days off to recharge the batteries, and then we'll go push again. So.
Do you think this win will carry some momentum into? We have played 2 more at home, and then our next 2 matches are at home.
I hope so. I mean, if I'm those players there, you've had 2 wins in the last 3 games now. That's absolutely motivated me. Like everything to play for. This time last year we were 0-5. and we're 2 and 3 right now, 6 points better off than we were, and so we're in a really good position. But now we've got to kick on, and 2 home games coming up. We can get those 2. We're going to be in a great position. So.
Yeah. I mean, getting 3 wins today instead of just possibly 1, I guess, how big is that?
Yeah, it's 3 points today is huge, because that gives us that lift, and the teams around us, it puts pressure on them now to have to win games as well. I'm assuming that's going to put us up close to top 6 now, 6, 7, somewhere in there. So everything to play for. This is the exciting time of the season. As I think it was Ohio State football always used to say, what is August for pretenders and October's for contenders. So this is that time of the year where you've got to be really sharp with all the details. So.
If we would have told you this morning that you would have scored 2 goals today, what would your thoughts have been on that?
I prayed for this for a really long time, so hell yeah.
what, especially that second goal, I mean, really what was working for you today?
I think this time, I actually just looked at the ball before I hit it, instead of being really, really jazzed that I got there. I was like, let's just take a breath. So that was nice.
Did you become more, I guess, comfortable after you got that first goal?
Yeah, it just felt like I needed one to fall in and the rest would come.
Yeah.
What did you kind of see leading up to that goal? A lot of the second half had been a back and forth battle in that midfield. What did you kind of see to get that opportunity and to take that shot?
Just trusting the people around me and just absolutely bombing forward. And they get it. And like just doing it together.
What's it mean to get a win like this, especially a league win like this?
It means everything. Like our team has been working so hard, and it's so nice to be like rewarded for like the work that we're doing. But it's just the beginning. We have so much more that we need to clean up and take the rest of the conference by storm.
What's that feeling like to be able to jump into your teammates' arms and then you score a goal and then score the game-winning goal as well?
I'm feeling really lucky that they caught me, to be honest. Very blessed. It was really exciting. I was just flying, hoping someone would catch me.
What do you do to continue this continue the momentum into the next few games?
We just need to be all in, like from the get-go. We can't come in at halftime like slow like we did. We just have to keep going with like the energy, the attitude, everything that we do.